Well, good morning.
Morning.
Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. And if you haven't, remember, please hit that subscribe button. We're nearly, almost at 3,500 people. Right, so if you cast your minds back to last week's vlog, Grandad's with us.
Yay!
Malcolm. Yeah, he's back with us. And our other friends, Julie and Martin on Rhapsody in Blue, are just getting ready to leave us. We've been out for a few meals, haven't we, Luke?
No, I've been out for one meal.
One meal. In fact, no, we've only been out for one meal, but we've been out for a couple of drinks as well, so. Or just had drinks on the boat as well, so.
Yes,
it's
been
on
Malcolm's boat.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been an enjoyable time. But these guys are going, so
best walk down
we're
and
best
see
go and say goodbye. If you've never seen the channel, they have a YouTube channel as well. I'll put a link down in the description box below. So if you've not seen them before, then do go over and check the vlogs out, because you might just like them.
Give us a wave, Martin.
Pleasure, absolute pleasure.
Hopefully we'll bump into you again. Not literally, but
Might see if we're that way, down that way.
Yeah. Well, we're heading down that way where you're heading, so
See you before
anything's
Fradley,
possible.
we'll be turning right at Fradley.
Yeah.
I think you're going straight on, aren't you?
Yeah, but then we're coming back and then going back down Fradley, so.
Yeah, we're coming back this way anyway next year, or the end of the year. So you never know.
No, that's it. We shall catch up.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, let's go find we'll go find Julie, who's having a lesson off Malcolm with looks
Oh
of
yes. This could be dangerous. Don't listen to anything he says, Julie.
Oh, it's all right. You weren't giving me advice.
Ask me an answer. Who is that young lady called Alice?
Shut up.
Malcolm, you're being naughty again.
No, me. No. Not.
It's been a lovely couple of days.
Yes,
It has.
we've
It's been
enjoyed
really
it.
good. It's been really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
A really good laugh.
So,
So, look forward to doing it again.
Yes.
yeah. Hopefully we'll catch up with you later down there.
Yeah, well, you've got my number
Yeah.
and I've got yours now, so
Yeah. Did it come through?
I've not
Don't
checked
message.
it in the boat, but
I'll get your number from them and I'll.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
if it's not
There
come
you
through, I'll message you through Facebook.
All right. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah. Ta-ta.
See you soon. Have fun.
Yes. And you. I know you got the camera. Brilliant.
We'll do it that
See you
way.
soon.
See you later.
Yep.
Bye.
We'll see you later. Have a good cruise, guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Are you untying, Martin, or am I?
Morning.
Morning.
It's she was a bit late at uptake though.
I'm busy on my phone. You didn't even tell me you were recording.
No, I didn't. It's bank holiday weekend.
And guess what? It's raining.
I don't know whether the camera's going to pick this up, but there we go. It's a typical bank holiday weekend in the UK. It's raining. The weather forecast I've got though is that come about 10, 11 o'clock, it's going to stop and isn't going to rain for the rest of the day. Bit frustrating because it means we're going to have a later start. We would normally be setting up now. And then we are ready for trading at 11, and at 11 o'clock people will come out, but 11 o'clock is only going to be the time we can start setting up, so we'll probably only be done by 12. So yeah, a bit of a frustrating start to this weekend, but if the weather's right and it isn't going to rain all week, all day, all weekend, then it should be okay. And we got lots of people coming to see us today, which is going to be nice.
Yep, and Jethro's telling you off.
And Jethro's telling me off. I think he's telling Zebra off more than anything, but there we go.
Yep, Zebra's eating.
So, yeah, it's time for a brew. And sit down and twiddle your thumbs until the rain stops. Well, good morning. As you can see, we're set up. It's actually now Bank Holiday Monday. We traded on Saturday. It rained, obviously, as you saw in the morning. We did manage to set up in the afternoon, and then it rained again at 4. So we had a short window, and it was really busy. So I didn't really get time for film. Yesterday was a complete washout, rained all day, so we didn't even bother setting up. But today we had a bit of drizzle this morning. That's dried up. The weather is supposed to be good for the rest of the day. I mean, it's not sunny, but it's dry, which is the main thing. So we're set up and we're trading, and at least it's a bank holiday Monday that isn't raining. Malk's over there, he's set up, he's trading. We'll go and take a look at Malk's stuff. He's busy doing nothing. Oh. But yeah, he's got all his cushions out. All down here, and also his lap quilt. So yeah, that's Malcolm's set up, and there are people walking around now. It's starting to get busy, so hopefully we'll make some pennies, Malcolm.
Oh well.
Some beer tokens, as you call them.
Beer tokens, absolutely.
Beer tokens for
A lot of
Malcolm.
people call them money, but
Right, let's see how today goes. Well, it's Monday afternoon. Don't actually know what time it is, Lou. What time is it?
2:05.
It's 2:05. We've sold one thing. There's been people walking up and down, hasn't there?
Yeah, but
Nobody's interested.
rubbish.
Absolutely rubbish, or as we like to say, bobbins.
It's a load of bobbins.
Yep. So, yeah. I've got this sneaky feeling that this is how hard it's going to be for the rest of the year, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, there is the festival on over at Norbury, but the people are here. I think the people are here because they want a free day out and they don't want to spend any money.
Nope.
So, excuse me. So, yeah, it's a bit gutting, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know,
Hey ho, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah. Hopefully things will improve, and hopefully we'll get some online orders, and then we can start. But yeah, I could have been inside working. But yeah, you live and learn. Things might improve yet though. A lot of people have walked that way, and that way is Shrubber Hall. So they might come back from Shrubber Hall this way back to the farm shop, and they might buy something on the way back. So it's not over till the fat lady sings, as they say. So yeah, not over till it's over, is it, Lou?
No.
Morning.
Morning.
So the bank holiday weekend is now gone. It's Tuesday, 2nd of May, and our overstay from CRT is up. And if you cast your minds back a couple of vlogs, we left it on a cliffhanger, didn't we?
Yeah.
Of whether we'd fixed the boat engine or not. And to be honest, we don't know.
Yeah.
So let me fill you in on what happened after
Morning.
that. When we put the thermostat in, I ran the engine up, and well, what I'll do is I'll give you a thing. So we ran the engine without the thermostat in. 3 hours, the engine didn't get to 50 degrees. The day after, we put the old thermostat back in, and within 3/4 of an hour it was 95 degrees. We've put a new thermostat in, and we ran that again day after. Everything's cold, and an hour and 45 minutes, and we'd only just got to 90 degrees, which is where apparently she likes to run.
To sit about there, doesn't she?
So have we fixed it? It certainly looks more promising. because we managed to get an extra hour running and still hadn't gone over the temperature. But we were sat here just idling the boat. So today's the big day. Rugeley. Rugeley is that way, and we desperately need some food.
And laundrette, because we've got
And
big
laundrette.
clothes.
And we need to get to some shops. And I've got some parcels I need collecting. So we're going to cruise that way. It's about 2 hours to Rugeley. So she's going to have a good 2 hour run, under load. There's 3 locks, I think, as well to go through and negotiate. So this will be a good test. If we get to Rugeley and everything's okay, then I think we're happy to say we fixed it and she's all right. There's only one way we're going to find out though, isn't there?
Yeah.
We're going to have to start the engine and get going. As it happens though, that boat's just gone past and that'll be in the lock now before us. That's literally just around the corner, so we might hang on for 5 minutes and let that go. But yeah, it's I've not slept proper last night worrying about today. So at this point in time, I want all of you to sit there now with your fingers, toes, anything crossed that you can, and we'll see how we go.
Say hi to the camera.
Hi to the camera.
Thank you.
That's right.
See you in about half hour.
Yeah,
And the kettle.
I'll jump on Marcus. Well, welcome to Rugeley. Yeah, we made it, didn't we?
Yes.
Really nice cruise down, wasn't it?
Well, you won't be knowing you weren't with me.
Well, no. Which is why we didn't get much footage, because Lou single-handed the boat from Great Haywood to Rugeley. Even through the locks, didn't you? First time you've done that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very proud of her. Very proud of her. Very impressed. So I ended up hitching a lift with Malcolm, tagging along behind. So all the footage you've just seen, we might have deleted a few bits because you was cruising and filming and doing everything, wasn't you? So
yeah, without a brew.
Yeah. So we'll see how we, I've not edited it up yet. We'll see what we've got.
Could be anything.
So it is what it is, isn't it? But we're here, we're in Rugeley, and there's smiles on our faces, which is a good thing. It's a beautiful day. Morning. It's a beautiful day today. It is absolutely a beautiful blue sky, as you can see, the sun's shining. It's not too cold. There's a bit of a coolish breeze,
Oh,
but
I'm alright.
it's quite nice. It is quite nice.
I need sunglasses.
We're off into Rugeley.
Mooch.
Yeah, we're going for a little mooch this morning. We have got lots to do. We need the supermarket. We need the laundrette.
Yeah.
We need to get some petrol. We've got to go to some of the other hardware shops and other shops in town as well. We've got to collect some parcels from the post office. We need to post some orders out. We've got people coming collecting orders. It's kind of a really busy time. But the last time we came here, it was a Sunday, weren't it?
Yeah, and everything was shut. And I've just this morning found out that there's an indoor market.
Ah, Lou loves an indoor market. I don't know how good it is.
With a nice little cafe that's dirt cheap and does good food. Indoor markets always have good cafes.
Yeah. But we'll see, won't we? We'll see. So that's what we're off doing now. As for the engine, if you watched our Cheeky Tuesday, you'll know that the engine kind of behaved itself. It seemed to behave itself all the way here, didn't it?
Yeah.
Did go slightly over temperature a little bit, but I'm thinking it's going to fluctuate anyway, so it probably went over a bit, and then if I'd have looked another time, it's probably dropped back down again. The oil pressure was a little bit low, but maybe that was at the time it was a little bit hotter, and then maybe that's fluctuating as well. I don't know. Certainly it's okay when we're cruising, it's just at idle. But I think our idle is a little low. I think the engine revs are a little bit low when it's idling, and I'm not sure whether things have probably moved and need a little tweak. And we obviously need to put engine coolant back into the water, because we're just running water and whatever residual coolant was in there. So we now need to get some antifreeze coolant in that mix, because that's going to make a difference as well. So we're happy that we're going the right way.
Yeah.
Certainly we're not seeing anything like a blown egg gasket like we'd had on the journey up here.
We're not saying it's fixed.
No.
Because last time we did this, it did it again.
Yeah.
So,
but on the way up here, we're 10 degrees cooler. If it was an engine head, gasket, anything like that, we'd still be having the same problems, and we're not. So I think we've got away with that. We just need to tweak these other last little bits
and hopefully
do a few more cruises, and just monitor it and think it. But we're happier now, aren't we? We're smiling. Sun shining, engines possibly fixed.
Just got to get on top of these orders now.
Yeah, my new jeweler's saw came yesterday. It's very nice. I'll show you at some point. So I can catch up with orders now, because we've not been able to do any jewellery orders, because every jewellery item uses the saw. So without that, we can't.
Morning.
Good morning. We can't. We can't do anything. So now as we've got that back, we can play catch up. So if you've got a jewellery order with us, please just bear with us. We are going to be playing catch up now, aren't we?
Yeah.
So there we go. Right, are we off into town?
Yeah, come on, let's go. My belly's hungry.
Let's get into town. It's not all rock and roll, is it, Lee?
No.
Definitely not. Definitely not always rock and roll. Sometimes you have to get down and dirty in the laundrette. So that's what we're doing.
It's okay. It means I can crack on with my crochet.
That's coming on well.
I've done that while you've been shop.
Where are you flying along to? Flying along. Keeps you busy.
What do you mean it keeps me quiet?
Yeah.
I have to concentrate because I'm only learning
Yeah.
and I have no patience.
At least you've got something to do. I'm just sat here bored.
You'll have something to do in a minute.
Yeah.
My washer stops.
Yeah.
Not everything is dryer.
It is one of them. Obviously, we've got a twin tub on the boat, but the twin tub's only really good for like underwear, t-shirts, light stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really. Things like a super king size bedding, towels, thick jumpers, things like that. It does them, but we don't want to break it, do we?
No,
Put too much weight in.
Break it.
So laundrettes are a bit of a Brucey bonus. It just means that we have to come and sit in a laundrette for a couple of hours, that's all. So yeah, there we go.
We've got another load to do tomorrow.
Oh well. The joys.
Back to my crocheting, come on. Don't be filming me, I'm not doing it.
Finally, laundrette's done.
For today.
For today. And we'll have to find something to do. It's boring just sitting in a laundrette. Right, back to the boat, back to the dogs. Lou, I think you've got the fantastic job of putting all this away.
Joys.
And time for me to get some work done. Never ends, does it? Never ends. Still, it's a gorgeous day, so we can't complain at that. Well, it's a lovely evening on Lady Brian. The lambs are barring in the field over there, and we're being naughty because we've got to go and see a customer. We've made this pouch. Oh, sorry, Lou's popping her head out. We've made this radio cover for a walkie-talkie, so you can operate it while it's in there, and it's got that so it can either, because it wants to go on one of our windlass, shoulder windlass, so we're going dropping that off. So we've decided, haven't you? Not we, but you've decided we're off to Wetherspoons for a tikka masala as a bit of a treat, bit of a celebratory engines fixed jobby. Well,
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Fixed job it.
But we're going to treating ourselves. So that's where we're off now.
Come on then.